All right, welcome everybody. It's the Rundown, January 25th.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
25th. This Valentine's Day, it pays to plan ahead with 1-800-Flowers.com. From first dibs on great deals to the best selection of Valentine's Day roses and guaranteed delivery. Don't wait to wow up your love game today with the biggest and brightest roses from 1-800-Flowers.
Wow it up.
Right now,
Yeah.
1-800-Flowers has an amazing offer for my listeners. Get 24 assorted roses for $39.99 or upgrade to 24 red roses for $10 more. This is an unbelievable offer from 1-800-Flowers. 24 assorted roses for $39.99 or upgrade to 24 red roses for $10 more.
I'll be sending one to my mom, I think.
That's a fantastic deal. Roses are expensive.
They're very
That's a
expensive.
really good deal.
I don't really know the going rate for roses, but if that's a good deal.
This is a really good deal.
Okay,
No
great.
bullshit.
That's
It
below
really
market
is.
price.
100 Flowers
Okay.
too. They're great. They're great with their delivery. They're good. I co-sign this.
And you got to start
In real
thinking
life.
about it now. It's January 25th.
It's now.
You're going to forget between now and when Valentine's Day actually
You gotta do
happens.
it now.
So just do it now.
You gotta
Plan
do
it
it now because everybody's doing it now. So if you wait too long, you won't be able to get it delivered on time.
Right.
You gotta do it now.
And don't be
Schedule
the
it.
asshole who completely forgets.
Don't be that person.
Yeah, that's
Don't-
not a good thing.
No.
Don't do it. Bad luck.
I actually did this yesterday. I
You
sent
did?
flowers to my mom.
That's
yes.
precious.
I think I'm going to do
Yes.
that as well.
Yep.
Also,
So sweet.
And that's it.
That's really
I don't
nice.
like sending flowers. I think it's a big waste of money.
Oh yeah.
I'm kidding. I was just saying.
I was going to say, that's not
Oh.
what they want to hear.
The brand doesn't want to hear that. I was just trying to
Yeah.
make
no
her
problem,
make
yeah.
her shit her pants.
I like
Just
flowers.
Have a big dump in her
I like,
pants.
stop. You're so gross.
This is going to be fun.
on.
This is going to be
Continue
fun.
All right.
on.
We'll save the big office drama for post show.
Okay.
Yeah.
So far,
I was gone, so you guys are going to have to fill me in on everything.
I'd love
Perfect.
to. Can't wait.
yes.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's why I'm here. No, I'm here for Taylor Swift, but I'm also here for drama.
Okay.
So we'll start off the show. Sean Payton, coach of the New Orleans Saints, retires.
Hate to
Makes
see-
sense, I guess. Their cap, the New Orleans cap was the worst in the league. They had no money to spend, so I don't know what they're going to do next year. They have no quarterback unless Jameis Winston or Tommy Smoke's favorite, Hill. Yeah.
How long was Sean Payton in New Orleans? 20 years? Was it less than that? 16 years?
16 years.
Man, that's the end of an era.
Oh, that's a long time. Wow, I didn't realize people were exclaiming when the tweets came out. I didn't think it was that big
That's
of a deal.
a big deal. Yeah,
that's a long time.
Yeah, and he's being portrayed by Kevin James in a New Orleans Saints movie.
Yes.
I don't know if that's out yet or not.
Did
It's
anyone
not
watch?
out.
No.
No.
Which is a very funny acting comp.
Yep.
Did anyone watch the Kurt Warner movie?
No.
Have we seen that? Has anyone seen that?
No, but
I
let's
heard
be
it's very good.
Okay,
Really?
I was gonna say
What?
let's be careful because Kurt Warner is from where I'm from, and he's a hero to me, and I love him, and he won a Super Bowl.
I would never say anything bad about Kurt Warner. Kurt Warner is an amazing competitor, went from bagging groceries to throwing touchdowns.
That's right.
I'm just saying the movie looks like it's dog shit.
But I
it
actually
looks like a fake movie.
No, I heard that too. It looks like an SNL skit. But I've also heard what Tommy heard that it's getting pretty good reviews.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That might be my Midwest brethren flooding Rotten Tomatoes and flooding all of the websites, but
Probably.
I bet it's great.
Speaking up finally.
We on the Twisted History podcast, we were talking about biopics. Do you guys like biopics?
Yeah.
They're kind of they're hard. They're kind of hard to sit through
They're
sometimes.
silly sometimes.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite one?
I don't think I can tell you the last one I watched. Give me an example.
I just
Anne
watched
Frank.
I just watched the Steve. That's sad. I just watched the Steve
It's sad,
Jobs
but it's good.
biopic. Where the whole time he's
Oh.
like, "Yeah, computers. That's not my fucking kid. Get this girl out of here." She's
that
like,
what it
yeah,
was?
she's like an 8-year-old girl or
Yeah,
whatever. He's like,
Steve
"Yeah, get
Jobs
out of here, you little shit."
hated his daughter.
I
Yeah,
watched
it is.
the
He just
Queen
hated
one.
kids.
Yeah.
Freddie Mercury? Is that
Yeah.
one?
Oh, yeah.
Is that a biopic?
Yeah.
I'd count that as one.
I would
If-
say so.
If the Kurt Warner one is.
I don't necessarily know the
A
definition
movie that's
of
a
bio-
biography. No?
Okay, then yeah, then I watched that.
Yeah,
But,
Freddie
um,
Mercury, that's a good one. What the fuck is that called? No, it's Elton John, Rocket Man. What's the Freddie Mercury one called?
Queen,
Just Queen.
right?
Think.
Bohemian
Frankie-
Rhapsody. I thought it was called
Frankie-
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Bohemian
Rhapsody.
Rhapsody.
Bohemian
yeah,
Rhapsody.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of the name of that movie.
Thank you.
Anyways, well, Sean Payton's retiring. I was.
Yeah. A movie dramatizing
Dramatizing the life of a particular person, typically a public or
Yeah,
historical
I'd say
figure.
that's
Like
okay.
I said, Anne Frank. It was a miniseries on like CBS or something. I was obsessed with it.
But
Remember Bountygate?
yes, yeah.
That's
Sean
like
Payton was gone for a year.
he was gone for a whole year.
Yeah. I feel like in the NFL, there's like 3 coaches that give you like a strategic advantage, like Bill Belichick, Sean Payton, and then the rest are just kind of cream of the crop. They fuck it up, like go for it on 4th
Yeah.
and 2. Like Matt LaFleur in Aaron Rodgers, like in the against
Yes.
Brady in that game where they just kick a field goal instead of going for it. Like
Sean Payton, yeah, he's a name. You think he'll get another job or is he done?
There's
How
speculation
old is
that
he?
maybe like after next year he'd go to the Cowboys. Like they'd get rid of Mike McCarthy.
Oh, I
Oh,
heard about
wow.
that. I heard
Swoop in.
Probably
scuttlebutt.
in his early
in this
50s,
office,
mid
not for real.
50s.
I think so.
58?
What do you
yeah.
think? 58. What do you think is like? Well, how old's Bill Belichick?
I think he's like 67, 68.
Late
Oh,
60s?
he's younger than I thought.
I think Bill
honestly.
Belichick's 70.
Is that right?
Yeah.
He is
He's gotta be
69.
69, nice, yeah.
Sick.
Nice.
Good for him.
He's about to turn.
He's about to turn 70.
70.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, Sean Payton
is he
will definitely
the
coach
oldest
again.
coach? Like,
I've
do you
heard-
think he's the oldest coach?
Bill
He's-
Belichick, oldest
he's-
NFL coach?
Bill Belichick
Yeah.
is
He's
for sure.
got to be.
Like who's
Or
the
Pete
oldest?
Carroll.
Oh, yeah,
Ooh, Pete Carroll, sneaky
I think
old.
Pete Carroll and Bill Belichick are the same
70?
age.
Pete
Same
Carroll's
age.
70?
Oh, he's a year.
I did
like
not
8
know he
months
was 70.
older.
He's like, if you compare, I mean, Bill Belichick's the greatest coach ever, but like
Yeah.
in terms of the way they look, Pete Carroll looks like he's in his late 50s.
No, Pete Carroll looks great. I always have thought like, I mean, I know he doesn't dye his hair. He actually has gray hair like that, but it looks like he dyes his hair on purpose.
That's a pretty
how it
good-looking guy,
looks. He's
then.
got a good,
But
a
in-
good head of hair.
In Bill Belichick's offense, which it's not much of an offense, he's never really looked good.
No,
Yeah.
and
Even
he's
as a
not,
young man, he looked like he does. Just kind of a.
and he's Bill Belichick's
wife's
just
a
watching
frumpy,
film. He's watching
grump-
film,
Yeah.
making
Yeah.
smart personnel moves. He's not worried about. Hey, it looks pretty good
I
there,
think
young.
he's pretty handsome.
Oh, he doesn't look that bad there. I thought he always had a shitty. No, look at his like original haircut in that black and white
Yeah,
photo.
that's bad. That's
he has
bad
a, he has a.
I
Looks
see
like he
that.
cuts his own hair.
Yeah, that's tough.
That looks
Tough,
like
tough,
he looks
tough.
like a serial killer.
Yeah.
Bad looks. But you know, it was probably the times, like the 70s
But
or whatever.
I don't know if anyone would know this, but is Sean Payton kind of pulling like an Urban Meyer, where he's just like,
He's
health
gonna
reasons.
grind, he's
I
gonna
gotta
grind on
I gotta,
chicks at the bar.
I gotta play with
don't
my.
know about
I gotta
that.
hang out with my family, and
I
then he's
don't
gonna
know.
go coach the Cowboys in 2 seasons.
It feels maybe something like that, but he'll definitely be back to coaching. Take a year off, like Tommy said, and then get a bigger job. I don't think he's going anywhere
Yeah.
in terms of coaching. That's pretty big though. Sean Payton stepping down.
Interesting.
Next topic, Chiefs-Bills game on Sunday night. There was a streaker, a fan that ran onto the field and got tackled by Stephon Diggs. Apparently, that guy ran onto the field for a $1,000 bet.
$1,000, and you will not do that.
$1,000 run on the fucking
You
field.
will not run down the
They
field.
get arrested and shit. And
$1,000 to run
spend a
down
night
the
in the
field.
drunk tank.
He's essentially saying, you know what's crazy is I saw this. I could not sleep last night. I was up watching TikToks. Maybe 3 in the morning. I saw this video and said, "Oh, I'm sure this is posted somewhere." Today, I'm seeing it everywhere. I think I was the first person to see this video. No joke.
At 3 a.m. this
Yes,
morning? Yeah.
literally. And so I was like, "Oh, that's interesting." His friend is basically like, "Yo, run on the thing for $1,000." He's like, "Run on for only $1,000? Night in the drunk tank? Like tackled by people? No way!" And then 2 minutes later, he's doing it.
I mean, I'm
He's so fucked up. Look at
Based
his
on this
eyes.
man's chin, facial hair, I'm gonna say, yeah, that's the reason.
Look at his eyes. He's
I'm
so
not
drunk.
surprised.
He's so drunk. He's got Bernie Mac eyes, straight up.
$1,000 isn't enough.
No.
Nowhere near.
And especially with a video like this, like you know that it's going to be blasted everywhere. It's going to go viral.
His eyes.
Yeah.
He looks
He's
like the
so
drunkest
faded.
person on the
He's
planet.
not on this planet. Yeah.
The most.
I wouldn't do
great.
it. I don't even know, 10,000
10,
bucks?
10K minimum is what I was thinking, and you'd have to be cash. Because I mean, we got 10K for Barstool versus America, and then you win, and it's 450.
But he also got
Fuck
tackled
that.
by a professional football player,
Diggs, like,
and he
shouldered him.
went to jail, right? I'm sure he
Right.
was fined. I would like whatever my prize is. I would like to cover all fines,
You gotta
jail
bake in the
time,
fines.
expunge my record, do all that shit, and then on top of that, like 10K.
Yeah,
I
need
because
to
this
wanna
is.
pony up like
I mean, he's
30.
never going to be
Yeah.
able to go to a Chiefs game ever again. They're going to ban him for life, which
Definitely.
it looks like a big Chiefs fan. Like that's just not worth it in the end. I get like now he's going viral on the internet,
Yep.
but this is. I
how
sound like
did
an
he
old
get-
person, but I would never do that.
How do you get down there from his seats? He's like as high as you can go.
I
pretty
know.
much.
That
I
is
was
a
thinking
really
about that
good
last
So
night.
he definitely did some.
It took a while.
And he had
finessing.
time. He had time to think about it as he was walking down.
Right.
He still did it.
He
Yeah.
carried his drunk ass all the way to the bottom and
Do you-
didn't change his mind once.
That might be the most impressive
Wasn't
part.
distracted by a hot dog one time.
Do you think
That
his
would
friend
be-
actually
that'd be
paid
it for
him?
me.
Ooh, you gotta be a
he
pretty
has
shitty
to.
friend to not pay him.
He's got to.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I guess, are they gonna be? They look like a bunch of broke little kids. You know?
I don't know, man. I just think $1,000 isn't enough for me.
No.
Me
no.
neither. Not even close.
But yeah, if you are broke, $1,000 is a lot. Like if you're
Yeah,
if
true.
you're like
There he
in
is,
hmy
yeah,
school
yeah.
right at college,
Compared him to Sid
Yeah,
from
these-
Ice Age,
these
that's
are
very funny.
exactly.
great.
That guy too. I love
the train guy.
It. Yep.
Makes good internet fodder, but I don't know if I'd want to be the guy.
No,
No.
I don't think I want to. Yeah, because people always joke around
You
like,
think-
"Oh, you're gonna get a job," but like, yeah, I don't know.
Maybe when
How you
Diggs
gonna get a
tackled him
job?
though, it fixed his eyes.
Maybe.
That'd be good. All right.
Like,
Yeah.
get kicked in the head by a horse.
That
and
was his
those
plan.
Stories.
He's like, low key, I want $1,000, but if I get hit by an NFL player, maybe
Trying
it'll
to
fix
fix
my
these
eyes.
eyes.
Yep.
Okay.
Next topic. Pete Davidson and Colin Jost are buying Jost
Jost.
are
Joist?
buying a
Jost.
buying. I don't give a fuck about his name. I know his wife's hot though.
Oh!
Hot piece of ace. They're buying a Staten Island ferry to turn into a nightclub.
Yes.
This sounds awesome.
I was gonna say
I
that
think
sounds
this is
awesome.
great.
I've been on the ferry going to Staten Island before, and I've been on the ferry on the East River. They have a bar on there. It's great. You just sit there and drink. The only thing that would make it better is a little bit more ambiance.
I think it's going to be a really fun spot. I also think it's going to be cool because these two guys are cool, and everybody thinks that they're cool. Like, everyone thinks Colin Jost is cool. Everyone thinks Pete Davidson's cool at this point. They're coming together, having this like party boat, and everybody's going to want to get on it.
Yeah.
It's going to be mobbed
It is
with,
going to
like,
be really hard to
people,
get on.
But I bet it'll be cool.
I don't know what like Colin Jost's perception is. I think he's just like he's the Weekend Update guy.
No, everyone loves him.
Okay.
Everyone loves
I mean,
him because they make jokes at his expense as like he's the good guy from Staten Island, and Pete Davidson's like the scumbag from Staten Island. So they always
Okay.
are together, but they're friends.
Is he also
So
a head writer at SNL? Is he one of those?
he might be
okay.
up there.
All right,
Yeah,
that's
yeah, yeah.
that's
He does
cool.
he does Weekend
I mean,
Update.
He's
nobody
like-
thinks
he's
SNL
like-
is cool anymore.
Yeah,
but
that's fair.
But
No,
I-
but he's cool, and he's married to Scarlett Johansson. Yeah, it's cool.
I'd rather be-
Generally speaking, people think he's cool.
Okay.
I'd rather be the head manager at an Arby's than be the head writer at SNL.
These days, yeah.
So that's a statement.
These days, yeah.
Quote me on that.
Yeah.
I think that's fair. But Pete Davidson is cool. He's dating Kim Kardashian.
Would you guys? How
which is-
much would you guys pay for like a table at this Staten Island Ferry nightclub?
No cover. I'd show up though, and I'd
You just
go in.
easily
All
go
right, yeah.
in?
This is
You
something
wouldn't
I
pay
would.
any money?
I wouldn't pay any money.
This is something I would never do.
You would never pay money to go to this place?
No, just because that's who I am. I know that
That's
it's going to be a
fair.
cool spot.
That's fair.
But I would never, like, I'm going to get on a ferry and it's going to be like a nightclub. That honestly sounds like my worst nightmare.
Like I
I
don't
would
want
like
to
to
go
go one time.
sorry.
I would
Yeah.
like to go one time. I'm sure it would be like you have to buy tables, whatever. Like it'd be too mobbed. It's one of those places that are like too crowded, where you have to like get a table and then you feel like a douchebag with one bottle of Grey Goose. for
Right, like this
2
place would be
hours.
crowded if there was something like this that existed and Pete Davidson and Colin Jost said, this place is cool. They own this thing and they're
Yeah.
like, this is going to be super cool.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's going
yeah.
to be impossible to get in.
Well, there's a bar in the Lower East Side that Justin Theroux and Nicholas Braun own together. I think there's a third person too. I can't
Okay.
think. Ray's. It's called Ray's, and it is a very cool spot. They are there often, and it is often mobbed. Like at the beginning, it was like crazy mobbed. Now it's like not so crazy, but the people that go there frequently, and it's become like its own thing. So maybe this Staten Island Ferry Club will eventually settle into itself after like a year or two,
Okay.
and it won't be so daunting, you know?
Yeah.
And we can all go.
And for the two of them, it's genius. They're going to make
Yeah.
a ton of money.
Rake it in.
I feel like for the Staten Island Ferry thing though, they need to make like a dress code, like no Timberland boots, no Yankees hats.
Yeah,
I feel like it's
yeah.
just gonna be all just Staten Island dudes, like
True,
Pete Davidson,
true.
just
No
oh yo
chains.
bro.
Or tuck your chains in. Like you can wear a chain, but tuck it in.
Yeah, I just feel like it's just gonna be
I know
a
nothing
bunch of just
about
like
Staten Island
punk
except that movie.
white dudes like Pete
It's just
Davidson.
full of cops.
Full of Pete Davidsons?
Firefighters. A
Okay.
lot of blue collar out on Staten Island.
Okay.
I think that Pete Davidson is making Staten Island cool. Like he brought Kim Kardashian there, so I'm open
Right.
to it now.
He's really
I used to talk so much
breaking
shit.
barriers
Now I'm
in that
open to
regard.
it. Yeah, he really
Okay.
is.
This next topic, I think we just hand the mics to
I was gonna say next
Kelly
topic
Keegs.
has
Yeah.
to do with Keegs' favorite human being, Taylor Swift, and the guy from Gorillaz.
Yeah.
I didn't know this
so
was a real guy. I thought
Damon-
Gorillaz was just a cartoon.
Well, it's a digital band, which I've come to find out. I mean, I know Gorillaz. I know the band. I didn't realize it was digital
videos.
So
only.
Damon- yeah.
the videos are cool. Whatever.
Yeah.
Damon Albarn from the Gorillaz said that Taylor Swift does not write her own music.
Yes. So he did an interview with the LA Times. He also is part of the band Blur. People really want to mention that, which is
Okay.
not Oasis, but they rival Oasis. That's what everybody says about Blur. So like whatever. He's a part of that. He's like the
He
guy
looks
from
like
the
Elton
Gorillaz.
John.
He
A little bit
does
in
a
that
little bit look
picture,
like
yeah.
that. He did an interview with the LA Times, and they asked him about like attitudes and songs and whatever, and he was like, what artist like doesn't use like attitudes or whatever in their songs? And they said, well, Taylor Swift is a really good songwriter. And he goes, she doesn't write her own songs. And the reporter was like, yes, she does, and she co-writes some of them as well. And he said, no, co-writing is not the same as songwriting. Take, for example, Billie Eilish and her brother. What they're doing is like more my thing. Not to like talk shit about people's work, but like that's not songwriting. So he's basically accusing her of not writing her own songs. Then Taylor Swift tweeted at him saying like, wow, at Damon Albarn, I used to be a huge fan of yours. I am no longer. Here it is, yeah. I was such a big fan of yours until I saw this. I write all of my own songs. Your hot take is completely false and so damaging. You don't have to like my songs, but it's really fucked up, which she rarely curses in tweets especially. Fucked up to try and discredit my writing. Wow. And then she replied to that tweet being like, by the way, I wrote this tweet myself. Like, which is a little,
618,000
she always gets a little
likes
bit
on that
lame at
tweet.
the end there. And
good.
this is his reply, his apology. I totally agree with you. I had a conversation about songwriting, and sadly it was reduced to clickbait. I apologize unreservedly and unconditionally. The last thing I would want to do is discredit your songwriting. I hope you understand. This is a load of bullshit.
Don't sign your own tweets either.
It was reduced to clickbait. It was a direct quote by what you said. Like, you just said the wrong thing. What I think happened here is that this man does not know what Taylor Swift does. Like, he probably just, at one point, he probably knows Shake It Off, the song. He maybe knows, like, Welcome to New York. Like, he knows some of the, like, more poppy, catchy songs. Yeah. He also was claiming that she, like, that her music is very upbeat and whatever. The last, like, 3 albums Taylor Swift has written, it's entirely heartbreaking.
I feel like he knows Taylor Swift from, like, 15 years ago when she was like 16.
So for him to then say like, oh, she doesn't write her own stuff or whatever, it's like, I think that he maybe misunderstood the interviewer when she was like, she co-writes songs, as to say like, that's all she does, but she just does both. And I don't understand how people don't understand that she can do both those things and still be a songwriter. And who the fuck is this man? Like, I've been arguing with these people. People are like, whoa, don't disrespect him. Like, he's a legend. Like, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, is he a legend? I've never even heard his fucking name. Like, yeah, I've heard a couple of songs from the Gorillaz. I now know about Blur. I didn't know about them before. But literally, like, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you?
Yeah,
you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
even if
And I like that song. That's what sucks. I like that song. I like the Gorillaz. It's just whatever. Fuck off. Like, don't say
just
shit.
really...
Jack Antonoff tweeted about it. Adam Dressner tweeted about it. Both people who have written with Taylor Swift being like defending her completely, being like, you have no idea. Like, she's an amazing writer. Don't talk about shit you don't know.
You just can't. Yeah, and I agree with everything you're saying. And she's clearly in the right.
Of Chile, that's right. The president of Chile also says like, Taylor, the entire country stands with you. We know you write your own music. No bullshit.
Well, now
He
all the
tweeted at her.
who are the countries that are you mad at the countries who haven't come out and said
well, now,
I support Taylor Swift? Has the
no,
United
I'm not
States
mad
done
at them.
that?
I'm not mad at them for not being proactive about it, but I do think it would be a sign of confidence.
Imagine
and
if
they should follow
all of the
Chile's
presidents
lead.
in the whole world of
Wouldn't that
every
be
country
amazing?
came forward and said we support Taylor
be
Swift.
fantastic.
It makes me mad when someone says something that's totally a scumbag thing.
Yeah.
Like, that was just hateful.
It was so-
such
it
a
was-
scumbag move. And then he goes, "Oh well, that's clickbait," and they're
No.
trying to. No, you just said something that you don't know
It
is
was
true.
fucking rude. It was dismissive. Fuck, I'm on my phone.
Yeah.
It was. I could read what he said like verbatim, but it was just extremely dismissive and clearly just like doesn't know who she is. Instead of saying that, just be like, I'm actually not as familiar with Taylor Swift. I don't know if she writes songs or not. Here's an example: Billie Eilish. I like this. That's fine. Don't, in complimenting someone else, put down a woman who is doing all she can about like owning her own music, writing her own songs. It's like it's not that it's just that she's a songwriter. She's like leading this revolution of owning your own music
No, and
and
also-
writing your own shit. Like, how do people not understand
A
this
good
still?
rule, I agree with everything you're saying. And also, a good rule of thumb on the internet is don't go against Taylor Swift because there are 100 million of yous out there who are just ready. Ready to pop off on behalf of Taylor.
always ready.
And you're never going to win. Like, he stepped in it so bad, and he knew he had to know immediately. It was just like
It's
he
completely
launched
crazy.
a billion ships, and you're just it's a
It's
problem.
crazy.
And now this is now going to be on his Wikipedia forever.
Completely
Yes.
it is.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
What's also insane is like people are always like, why you get so hyped up about it? Like, why you get so mad about it? I'm like, because it's so annoying when all these people come out of nowhere and discredit other people for doing things that they've done. Like, this man just literally lied. He just said lies, and
Yeah.
it's like, and he didn't. He gave a half-ass apology.
Yeah.
Like,
oh,
just
sorry.
say I had no
misquoted.
idea what I was talking about. I'm full of shit.
Yeah.
Just say that.
100%. Yeah. Well,
I'll never
yeah.
remember your name again.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Now I'll never forget his name. I'll
He
literally never
he
forget.
fucked up. He fucked up.
He
big
really
time.
did fuck up. He really did fuck up. So shout out to that. We're still battling. If anybody wants to like stay in the trenches with me, I'm just like sending out some petty tweets. Probably will be for the rest of the week.
Yeah.
Taylor seems to have gotten over it. She hasn't said anything about it publicly or tweeted about it, so she's probably completely over it. But
Yeah, she addressed it. It's done.
Yeah.
Let it be.
yeah,
But you got to address it at least once.
Man.
yeah, for sure.
So post-show, this is kind of what everyone's been waiting for, I think. It's been a lot of drama in the office on a Tuesday.
Drama.
The Mean Girls clique has been developed. There's a rivalry going on between content and non-content, between Alex Bennett and Dave Portnoy.
Yeah.
So this all
that's
happened on the Dave
separate.
Portnoy
This
show?
all
Is that
happened on the
what-
Dave
It's all
Portnoy
happened on
show.
the Portnoy show.
At first,
Alex Bennett's drama is separate. Her
Yeah.
her shit is, and I am completely on Alex Bennett's side, by the way. Alex Bennett went on Jordan Woodward. Jordan Wood know.
Mean Girl Kelly doesn't know.
Well, it's Jordan Wood know, and so I want to make sure I get her last name right. Jordan Wood know. Woodruff, yes, I was right the first time. Went on her show, blocked, explained that she's been blocked by this influencer that all the girls in the office know.
Don't spoil too much for the Dave Portnoy show.
Okay.
Because this will be out at 6:30.
Oh, yeah, okay,
Dave Portnoy
Right,
show
we
will be
probably
out
know
at
more than...
We know more than...
Right.
Yeah,
Just
we know
because
more
we're
than...
in the
There's a
office.
couple things to keep an eye on.
Tommy,
here.
you...
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Tommy,
I wanted to separate the two. I wanted to separate the two. I think the Alex Bennett
Tommy's
stuff
been
is
stirring
separate
this pot
completely.
since this morning.
Right, there's two separate things.
Two
there's
separate,
there's
yeah.
Alex versus Dave. That'll be explained on the Dave Portnoy
Yes,
show. And then
yes.
what has kind of gotten out,
I
that's
stand with
also on the
Alex
Dave
on that.
Portnoy show and was now brought up on the Yak, is a reported conflict between Caitlin Walker, Brandon's sister, and Hannah Cook, the weather girl, that happened at the Yak live after show a couple weeks ago, where apparently Alex Bennett was drunk. Caitlin Walker was taking care of her. Hannah left, and she was called Alex to see if she was okay. Caitlin answered, and Caitlin says that Hannah gave mean girl vibes to her, said, why are you hanging out with content? You're not content. Hannah denies that happened. Caitlin says you were mean girl vibes, and that plays out today on the Dave Portnoy show. But since then, today, the whole office, I'm killing people if they're not content. They're beneath me.
Yeah.
Great day. Great day.
Tommy,
Yeah. It's been a good day for
Tommy
Donna,
is
that's
glowing.
for sure.
His skin has never looked better. He's just...
Thank you.
He's all smiles.
It's a good day. Like I said, we don't want to spoil too much, but that's more or less where this is all.
Tommy, do you hang out with non-content people outside
No,
the
I
office?
spit on them. When I see a non-content person, I
Never.
carry a gun around and I shoot them.
Yeah.
Trent,
Yeah.
what about you?
Well, absolutely not. No way.
No.
Wouldn't dare.
You're
If you don't have at
Mainly
least
Frankie.
5,000
Wouldn't be
Twitter
caught dead.
followers, I won't even look at you in the
Right.
eye.
Yeah.
50,000's mine. 50K.
Yeah, I mean, you
Wouldn't be
gotta
caught
keep
dead.
it tight. You
Yeah,
gotta-
you know,
yeah.
you're Frankie. You hang out with Frankie and Riggs all the time. You know,
Yeah, and Tommy,
and Tommy.
He
yeah.
used to never hang out with Frankie when Frankie
Robbie.
only did the pizza reviews.
Right.
And once
Right.
Frankie
Frankie was
started
in front
to
of the
become more
camera. I was like,
content,
all right, man, let's
can
go.
start
Let's
to
grab
hang
dinner. Or
out.
something.
All right, yeah. That opens
Kelly,
up
do you?
Oh no, I wouldn't even think of it.
Yeah.
Wouldn't even think of it.
I hang out
The thought
with
disgusting.
Colin, who edits Lowering the Bar, but that's about it. That's kind of like a pity thing.
I mean, that's really embarrassing.
yeah.
I think you should stop hanging out with them. Like, I've meant to tell you that. You should stop.
I will be very curious to see this because that all sounds pretty insane.
So yeah, the
honestly.
Dave Portnoy show comes out at 6,
No.
8.
8. So
Oh, okay. Wow.
Oh,
so
there
yes,
it is,
we
8
can't,
p.m.
I
Yeah,
can't
so
give my
hopefully
thoughts at all.
watch.
Oh.
We all are ready to see it.
yeah, I mean, you'll
Hannah
hear
was
Hannah's side of the
getting her
story,
hair done
you'll hear
while she was
Caitlin's
being
side of the
interviewed. That's
story,
amazing.
and then you have Alex versus Dave on the other thing, and
Yeah.
then today's just all the fallout.
Man.
I believe
Yeah.
Nate might do a whiteboard video.
Yeah.
Do
I
it.
have a
We're
different
hearing whispers
video
of
where I'm
that.
rising up, becoming the leader of this place. We need to crack the whip around here.
I need the dog to do a whiteboard video. Those are
I
when
think
those
he
are
is.
good, and they always are.
Yeah.
They are the best because
They're the
they
best.
actually do explain a lot for people who because we're in the office. We kind of pick up on different things that are going on.
And
Yeah.
then,
What's up?
Can't believe I almost forgot. Publicity is going at the Yak.
Oh.
Because
Oh, yeah.
there's
Oh, yeah.
that
Oh, shit.
faction. Owen, let's pull up Owen's Twitter. I believe Owen just responded to Publicity.
Did he?
There was something along the lines
no.
of a clip of Publicity saying her live show was better than the Yak.
Yeah.
Owen.
Oh no.
Wait, okay, all right. There's
no.
just so much going. We're
There's
clicking.
a lot going on.
So
Do you want me to tell
It's a
you?
video of Publicity saying, well, the Yak live show was no Publicity live show at City Winery.
Okay.
And then she's doubling down here saying, well, I mean, it's just a fact. I had working mics, a proper stage, etc. Anyone
proper stage.
that was at both would tell you facts are facts. So she
Yeah.
doubled down and said that,
Okay.
yes, her
Then
live
what did
show
Owen
was better
say?
than the Yak.
Yep.
Which that's just kind of a weird thing.
yeah.
Yeah, it was a joke. It was a joke. I think she. Yeah.
And
Which one was the
Owen
joke?
just responded,
Her-
it is
the
sad that
original
you've convinced
video of her
yourself
being
to
like,
act
it
the
wasn't
way that you
publicity,
do.
like live show or whatever. That was a joke. And then there was no need to double down. That got her in,
Wait.
in
So
some
what
trouble
now?
here.
All right. So then Owen just.
I mean, I feel like no one saw what Owen just said.
No, I saw
Yeah.
it.
I
Say it
missed
again.
it.
Sorry, I was talking.
Owen just said, like, I don't know what. It's sad that you've convinced yourself to act the way that you do. Yeah, I don't know
Owen.
why we're having to say that like one live show was better than the other.
Yeah,
I don't know why
that's
that
not
has
the
to
way
be
to go.
like.
Right. Well, that's how it comes across.
I
like
hate
it's
when
not.
people fight.
Come on, hey.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's
Tommy,
just how
read
it
the-
comes across. I
recite
don't
the
think that
clown's
she
prayer
means it.
again.
I think it's.
The clown's prayer. Recite it.
It was
Uh,
a joke, and she should
We're
have
just
left
here
it
to
a
make
joke.
people laugh.
Oh, we're just here to make people
Yep.
laugh.
Yeah.
Dance, monkey, dance. That's
Yeah.
what we do.
Yep,
I
yep,
saw
yep,
when
yep.
we were scrolling Twitter. I saw the Royal Rumble gift from Gaz. I'm sure
Yeah.
he's just distraught that this
Me
is
and
happening.
Gaz were texting.
I can't believe
earlier.
Gaz
You can't believe that this is
I
happening.
can't believe he's not like
Yeah,
on a
let me
flight
pull
right
this
now
up.
on the way here.
I texted Gaz, said, really tough day at the office. Don't think you'd want to witness all this chaos and hostility. I may leave early. Can't handle it.
Yeah.
He said, I just got forced to listen to it unfold live on the Dave Portnoy Show for an hour. Pray for me. So
Wow.
Dave is having a tough.
Wow,
day.
wow. So, all
Man.
right, so we got to keep you and
So,
Gaz,
yeah.
especially in our
What's
thoughts
today?
tonight.
Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
We got,
Maybe
Man.
some are calling it the best Tuesday ever.
we've
Wow.
got about three fires burning. We'll see how they
Under
go by
Tuesday?
Friday.
So
All right.
let's just to keep track. We have Alex versus Dave.
Yep.
Okay.
We have Hannah versus Caitlin Walker. We
Mm-hmm.
have general content versus non-content, and then we have publicity versus the yak.
Yep.
So those are the things you're going to want to keep your eyes on.
Yep. Oh no, we also have. Oh shit, I forgot. We have Jordan
Oh, a
versus
list of
Marty
feuds.
as well,
What-
which I would like to
Oh,
hear
yeah,
more
yeah,
about
yeah,
that
yeah,
story.
Is that Jordan
Duh.
Barry?
Marty? No, that's Jordan.
Jordan Woodruff.
Would
Oh,
know.
they spelled Jordan Woodruff's name wrong.
Yeah, there's Dave versus Jordan, Dave versus Marty. That all unfolds in the
Oh
Dave
yeah, they're
Portnoy
spelling her
Show.
name wrong.
Yeah. But
Break
we're not
it
spell
up
our
with some
coworkers'
balls.
names, guys.
God damn, man.
The
Well,
Jordan versus Marty one.
Frankie and I were gone. Frankie and I were gone for an hour shooting a video
I heard
around
about
the corner.
that. What's
Jordan versus
we
Marty?
came back and the
Well,
place was on fire.
apparently Jordan wanted to do a show with
That
Marty,
also
right?
gets explained on the Dave.
Yeah,
Portnoy
and
Show.
then he
okay.
said yeah, and then he said no, and I
Let's-
said Marty playing both sides? No way.
Man.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
So it all gets explained on the Dave Portnoy Show.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Tune in for that.
Yep.
I'm like out of breath.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Today
I
sucks.
can't wait.
All right.
Talk's gonna be
That's the rundown.
fantastic.